All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. This is Pastor Dowell. I wanted to show you what politically correct speech looks like and sounds like. What we have here is we have a teenage boy, and I want to call him a boy because he definitely is not a young man. He has been watching this man's son ever since he was 8 years old. The son is 8 years old. He's 11 now. 8, 9, 10, 11, 4 years, all right? And apparently this boy is supposed to be a trusted friend of the family. The father walks in. He catches this teenage boy sodomizing his 11-year-old son. The dad proceeds to beat this teenage boy and leave him laying in a bloody puddle to where he can't even move, beat him unconscious. He then picks up the phone and he calls the cops. And if you notice, I want you to see, because see, our government is trying to tell us that sodomy, and mind you, I'm not being politically correct. I'm calling it for what it is. But if you notice, the news media avoids that word. They know exactly what it is. They call it sexually assaulted. It had to be, see, they leaving wiggle room open there, because if you caught this boy in the act sexually assaulting your son, the bottom line, he was sodomizing. And then the police guy said, hey, a father had to do what he had to do. And guess what? No charges are pending. Now, this happened in allegedly 2014. It's got over 9 million hits on YouTube. What's the reason why I'm bringing this story to our attention? Because we have a government and we have movements all around this world that's getting an extraordinary amount of press, news media coverage. That's trying to force the world into accepting this alternative lifestyle. But when you watch what the police had to say, when you watch to see how the news media, even though they tap dance and skirt around because they have to keep their jobs, what actually really truly has taken place. And then here's the thing right here. And the father decided to take justice into his own hands. Well, first of all, number one, you put yourself in this man's position. You have a son. And from the time he was 8 years old, 11 years old, the babysitter has been sodomizing your son. What would you do? What happened? Think about this. Most of you been taught saying kumbaya, my Lord. Most of you have been taught, oh, we forgive him and stuff. But it's amazing how the natural instinct of man kicks in, isn't it? That's justice right there. See, he don't need the justice system now because he got some justice. Even more so, the Bible states, and it says that this man, this young boy, is deserving of death. Not only that, you know what they're doing? They actually, even in the jail cell, has put him in protective custody to protect him from general population that is already in the correction detention center. What is it about this system, right? Because this system here in America and its so-called justice, it totally disagrees with what the Bible says. I mean, it totally does. This system is out of touch. And I know that they have tried to grace people after death. They have tried to do everything that they can. To dress up and change the wording and everything. I mean, it really is. You know, the Bible says mankind shouldn't lie with mankind because it's an abomination. And not only does it say it's an abomination, but let me give you 2 Bible verses for those of you who love the Bible. See, this is the reason why the Bible is under attack today. Is because people who say they love the Bible, and mind you, I'm quoting the law that comes from the Most High Yah, given to the Hebrews, who are supposed to distribute it to the rest of the nations. And what we have today is we have religions, such as Christianity. And I don't want you people out there who are Christians ever think for 1 minute that I am against you. I'm not against you. I'm against a systematic system of lying, a systematic line system of religion called Christianity. I know that many of you are ignorantly in it, just like I used to be, until I decided to start reading the word for itself. And I found out that Yah's laws are good. And it says in Leviticus 18:22 that thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind, it is an abomination. It says in Leviticus 20:13, it says, if a man also lie with mankind as he lies with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination, and they shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. And what we have today is we have these young teenagers, sexual predators, that are now going off into the realm of and violating the innocence of the adolescents. And of course, their mind is not developed to the point that they even know what's going on. And I mean, you figured that this boy stands a 100% chance because he has already been violated. From 8 years old to 11 years old, you can almost stand a chance and reason that he's going to ultimately be a homosexual because he's going to need some serious deliverance. But other than that, he's already been turned out by another predator right here. What trips me out about this so-called justice system today is like if I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. This system is designed to protect the wicked from the just. I think what gets me in trouble with you out there is that I literally believe the Bible. I see clearly what's going on. A lot of things that America sanctioned as righteous, and they have passed laws contrary to what the book says. You gotta understand, if you live in iniquity, if you live in abomination or abominable lifestyle, and you live in sin, you will hate the Bible. You will hate the God of the Hebrews. And you don't want him messing around in your life. No, hey, go ahead. Have fun. But I do know this. We have Sodom and Gomorrah as a everlasting reminder of what will happen to people who choose to practice this alternative lifestyle. I think this young boy got off very good by living. I'm going to include a news clip down here. What saith you? See, I'm a preacher of righteousness. And I agree with what the Bible says. Do you still love the Bible?
Is ABC Action News.
Now at 11, bloodied and bruised. A father catching a teen he says was in the act of sexually assaulting his son.
I got him in a bloody puddle for you right now, officer.
That father faced with an unimaginable situation. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jameson Euler.
And I'm Wendy Ryan. Social media tonight buzzing about a dad taking justice into his own hands to protect his 11-year-old son.
Alex Hobson joins us live in the newsroom with more. Alex?
Well, at this very hour, take a look. The story has been shared more than 1,000 times on our Facebook page, with folks speaking out overwhelmingly in support of the father who took matters into his own hands when he caught the alleged abuser he trusted as his son's babysitter.
A beaten and bruised Raymond Frolander stood before a judge and didn't say a word during his first appearance in court. Daytona Beach police arresting Frolander for sexually assaulting an 11-year-old boy. His face severely bruised after the boy's father caught him in the act and then beat him unconscious. This phone call to 911 happened shortly after.
I just walked in and found a grown man molesting, and I got him in a bloody puddle for you right now, officer.
Okay, sir.
You discover that he has been sexually abusing him in your home. You know, father did what a father had to do.
Police found Frolander motionless on the floor of the apartment where the sexual battery occurred. First responders had to take him to the hospital to be checked out.
I sent him an ambulance. He's going to need one.
Were there any weapons involved?
My fist and my foot.
Police say the victim told them Frolander had been assaulting him since he was 8 years old.
You think to yourself, here's a young man whose innocence was taken away from him. You know, 8 to 11-year-olds should be outside riding their bike and playing sports and playing video games.
Frolander did not receive a bond and will stay in jail for the time being. Investigators are making sure he has not victimized any other children.
And get this, police said Frolander admitted he had sexual relationship with the victim, reportedly saying, "I'm guilty," at the end of his interview with police. As for the father, he's not facing any criminal charges. Reporting live in the newsroom, Alex Hobson, ABC Action News.